I'm having a hard time breathing now. Said I'm having a hard time breathing now. These questions don't quite bother you if I say them aloud, but what if they were all in your head? During the conversations, others see as small talk, but you see as a challenge instead. What if I told you you can feel the emptiness during a full-blown conversation? I mean, between pulsations of perfecting being normal and calming nerves, damage from run-over thoughts, leaving the twitch, saying you need to reboot, but that seems to be a glitch. This seems to be a glitch. This seems to be a glitch in your system. What if I told you the pressure of impressing and the fear in failing is overwhelming? Breathtaking attacks upon your nervous system that break sweats and do jitters that bug you while your mind works at full speed. See, finding solidarity is like finding peace until anxiety busts in like police during raids. Thoughts move similar to the speed of the light, but a light bulb doesn't click, the damn button is broke on the switch, and clicking twice does not quite work. Here.
Let's go.
Speak life to reach life. See, I remember street nights and street fights when mama said be home before them street lights. Couldn't even sleep tight because we wouldn't eat right. But we still hit the peace pipe trying to keep the peace right. Everybody claimed goon till they found out what that beast like. My old self got left so I can be right. That took persistence and patience. I'm talking each night to be precise. Nowadays I speak once but think twice. And welcome to the diary of a young black man. My beats came with clear waters, but it's equipped with black sand, and they say they won't judge by the color of your skin, so I'm African, but gotta say I'm American. And I don't really want to embarrass them by telling them that I'm intelligent and that I know about my melanin, and ever since the evidence was evident, I stopped thinking like a citizen and I became the president of my residence. Now, the thoughts I produce is nothing less than eloquent, and I am that I am, so all my words I haven't sent, and I keep that on my mind like the memory of an elephant. See, I had an epiphany, right? This world is mine. I co-create what I want, it's manifested with time. Put me in a dark room, I guarantee you I shine. I give feeling to the paralyzed and sight to the blind. They say I'm out of my mind. I be like, no, excuse you, I'm out of this world.
Every day, every weekend she's shining, trying to make ends but I can't, no, yeah. Paying with tuition with a body, popping ass pills in the lobby.
That open casket three-piece. That Sunday service sermon, that extra lemon pepper, that summer season, that sour patch, that pigskin midair, that Spalding spanking a bottle cap, that eulogy for gravity, that black on black cul-de-sac, power line poles with the nails bent and the crate attached, corner store codes, South algorithms and make it back. I'm Mama chiropractor, so footsteps never tracing cracks, never touch the packs. The only way to keep her spine intact. Say always be a man, never cry, and soon you'll provide for some. For now you're young, foot in a circle, dishes and bubble gum, or old enough to know the deal. If ox is on your windowsill, close your fucking blinds and pray to God that they don't shoot to kill. The world's a classroom. Administration be unloading clips, don't take a trip. They'll use your resistance as a permission slip. Assassinate your innocence, extraction from your lineage. Forge your life story, only show you gang images. Say, man is born free. But honestly, we ain't felt it since. Real niggas don't die, we multiply. But they ain't got the hint. Phone them went to Mississippi. Phone them never made it back. Phone them went to market store and father's ring fedora hat. Phone them saw a white woman. Phone them seen as criminal. Phone them got his face beat in. Phone them had a funeral. Say phone them couldn't be recognized. I swear he looked like me and you. For funeral was publicized. Published open casket too. Swollen face. Mutilated with the obstructed view. This hourglass. Same saying how you disposable. But you know the truth. Don't know who you are. But know you powerful. Try to take your coach's heart. But you're still breathing though. Your heart sings for the stars, for black boys, shining down Emmett Till Boulevard.
Man. If you don't believe they hold merit, your destiny will fall if you don't ever build the courage to share it. I had committed to giving birth to my fears, but I've had to have a miscarriage. I heard an American man say, if you feel lost, disappointed, hesitant, or weak, return to yourself.
are. Well, that's misleading advice to an African-American girl like me who gets lost on her way home, see. I was reared as a babe in a city of big shoulders. Shoulders attached to a body stepped with an identity that was never meant for the ebony. This land of the brave, home of the free, serves as a foster parent who deemed my true mother unfit. Stemming my ancestors who now dwell in me from her maternal custody. And now all of her children whose skin glistens shades of a delicious chocolatey are trapped overseas in tsunamis of calamities, hands tied behind backs, concrete scraped knees, slaves to popular culture and failing economies. Oh, and Africa's idiosyncrasies must be in the midst. I tell y'all, God must be in the midst. Unlocking the door of spirituality with the key of culture is the only way we'll get past this, and I'll tell y'all. Iyanla said tears are healing, so I'ma let them fall. Oprah says live your best life, so I'ma take my pain and heal it all. Dr. Maya Angelou says that love lifts and liberates, no wonder why I'm looking so tall. Y'all hear my call? Y'all hear my call? The strong women and men within me telling you, strong women and men, to stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. Come on and stand with me. Strong women, stand to your feet and pull that man up and tell him, stand with me. It's called unity. It's our destiny. It's ordained by divinity. Come on and stand with me. Too many, did they hear you? No, they ain't hear me. They only need to hear God in my poetry. Too many, did they see you?
Dirty, paranoid, like he just popped me off. Excuse me. Looking for an undisclosed location so he can drop me off. I'm camouflaged, that's why y'all can't see me. Roll solo, but I'm everywhere, comfortably. Y'all screaming royal, but demonstrating peasantry. I look stupid letting y'all get the best of me. I'm on the mound pitching, whipping up that Kool-Aid. But if you hit at me, it'll be hard to make the chick behave. Yeah, I'm super smart. That's why y'all think it's a green light to come for me. Beware, educated maniac, antisocial, introverted. Don't make me pull my shirt back, expose my pocket protector, grab the surgical steel, cut through your belly button like a gastric bypass. I'm assertive. I'm a beauty. He's a beast. A match made in hell. Sunday sex and making demons in the Bates Motel. He hates her. She hates him. Most days they make glory. What can I say? We both trapped in a horror love story.
Killer boys are drug dealing employed just to fill the void of financial burden. So they walk the streets lurking, searching, looking for the next come up off their next victim because they hurting. Because in their mind, filling out job application after job application, they'll leave them certain that they'll be working. So they'd rather become gorillas in the urban jungle. When life is a huge concrete ring and to survive, you gotta rumble, young man, rumble. But that's when most young men stumble. Because they carry rocks to touch down till they go there and realize in life, that's where they actually fumble. Because nobody asked them whether they wanted to be men or niggas. Men, M-E-N, made to empower nations, or niggas, N-I-G-G-A-S, negative, ignorant, ghetto gangsters, antagonize society. Choose, brothers. I know you're confused, brothers, because you only feel like you're reliving a cycle of life that you've been taught. But there is a distinctive difference because men think out the entire process while niggas act without thought. Men uplift the things that niggas tear down. Niggas earn handcuffs, men earn crowns. Men decide legacies that even years after years of history could never downplay the things that they did. When niggas get comfortable in prison yards and jail cells doing triple life bids because they extinguish the life's light of innocent kids and send little 7-year-old heavens to heaven before heaven sends for her. See, little heaven, she was innocent. Her parents still carrying the burdens of her sins for her. That's when I heard the story, I got angry, and I cringed for her. Because she should still be wandering around, doll in hand, imagination running with the wonders of Wonderland and Alice. Instead, her life is brought to a tragic end due to senseless crime and man's malice. Got me standing here valiant saying I'm sick of you ignorant niggas feeling like you on the streets because you on the block showing your ass.
Come on now.
You know how they pants too big so they sagging, or too little or too tight, so either way they showing their ass?
Come on now.
I wonder if they deem themselves to be tough just because they was bold enough to shoot. When really, all I see is a coward in Tim's. Oops, I mean a puss in boots.
Last what I live with a quick thrill. Rigor more than statics. But how would you feel? 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 Blue skies with doves that fly my way. The smooth grooves I feel in my soul when I'm chilling and I'm writing, listening to Dwelle. I don't care what anybody say. See, but nigga tried to get that World Series title back like 1908. See, baby girl, I tried to trust your ass though. See, but the dude was in my zone like some weed smoke.
Cheap it.
I said, you can hang with that nigga on the low, but your boy's so weak like a week ago. Like a week ago. But the truth is, it's okay, baby. Me and you ain't speaking no more. See, but I got my power back, y'all.
Fish. And if you read the passage, you will see that he can't handle bars. Just want to give you a biblical message before I roast you, just to show you that you can't handle bars. It's like law students that keep failing the exam. You can't handle bars. It's like nerdy dudes first time in jail. You can't handle bars. It's like stinking dudes allergic to soap. You can't handle bars. It's like trying to eat a Snicker with a toothache. You can't handle bars. It's like anorexics trying to spot a bodybuilder in the gym. You can't handle bars. It's like a show off on a dirt bike. Look, no handlebars. She gets sloppy drunk and goes home with any guy at the club. She can't handle bars.
Let's go, bro.
I'm like Jack Nicholson with these lines. You want to know the truth? You can't handle bars. It's like amputees in gymnastics. You can't handle bars.
All right, now, step to your destiny. You are one of God's greatest gifts. And I know sometimes you may get wrapped up in your flesh, but you gotta have an out-of-body experience to stay lifted.
Yeah.
Find your outlet. Take charge. Because you are the boost in the neighborhood. You keep us all connected. You made it another day, so what you gonna do with the blessings you've been blessed with? What you gonna do with the blessing you've been blessed with? You know, sometimes, what you gonna do with the blessing you've been blessed with? Dear King, I'm finna pick on you, because you're right here. What you gonna do with the blessing you've been blessed with? Grab your blueprint and go in. And just know sometimes you gotta work overtime to get overtime. Shift your attention towards your goals. There's power in your skin complexion alone. You were born a legacy black king. Wear your title proudly. Don't let nobody count you out. Subtract your downfalls and add your accomplishments, because you are a part of the solution. Don't let nobody count you out. I got faith in you. I know you beyond capable, unbreakable, constructive, productive. Uplift each other. Hug a brother. Tell him you love him. Place you in, break it, and every goal you set, you better chase it. Speak life, girl. Dear Black King, you are timeless with the right mindset. You matter. Your life, your existence is cherished. I love you, and never forget that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. I am everyday people. It's like that. Can't be hotter, one not unless Kyle got on the track. Facebook like stats. I only show my arm tats. Pretty front rack, posting lip smacks. I do the funk and chat. It's like water running down my back. And I know you like that. My vocal sex got beard hairs pulling back. And I ain't even let you tap. And even let this cat out of hand. It's so fat you couldn't handle that. Not even my best at mental acrobat, genius IQ, Harvard diploma plaque, good heart format. I love and help and giving back. For black people, I go to combat. I'm like old school gazelles. Still see me in your dreams, whether it's in heaven or in hell. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I said yeah. I said oh, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Grocery store. Walk with me to the grocery store. Sweet, fresh fruit and crisp vegetables. Almond milk for my cereal. To the grocery store, the grocery store. Walk with me to the grocery store. Nourishment for my mental flow. Vitamins for my soul to grow. But where do people go when there's no grocery stores? Walk with them to the sit-go. Sell packaged stuff from the dollar store. Preservatives make us fat and slow. But where do people go when there's no grocery store? Walk with me to the liquor store. Expired meat, ramen noodles. The milk's gone bad before they hit the dough. But other folks you know, they got the grocery stores. Walk with them to their grocery stores. Fresh produce and organic flow. The kids know more and go to college stuff. Where do black people go when there's no grocery stores? Let's take it back to the soil. Harvest food from the ground floor. Farming is a career, you know. Where do black people go when there's no grocery stores? Farmers markets, local gardens, reap and sow. Food co-ops for our people to go. Feed our minds and our minds will grow. Feed our minds and our minds will grow. Feed our souls and our souls will grow. Feed your soul and your souls will grow. To the grocery store, the grocery store, the grocery store, the grocery store. I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said I am everyday people. To the grocery store we go. To the grocery store we go. To the grocery store we go. In so deep, I'm breathing for you. You grab my brakes, arch your back, I for you. You a diesel engine, I'm squirting mad oil on down on the floor till my speakers start to fall. I flip shit, quick slip, hip dip, and I'm twisted. In your hands, in your lips, and your tongue tricks. And you're so thick, and you're so Crown Royal nice, Crown Royal nice, Crown Royal nice, Crown Royal nice. Oh, oh, your hands on my hips pull me right back to you. I'll give it right back in your breathing. And even when bad diesel, I'm squirting on. And I flip shit, quick slip, hip dip, and I'm twisted from your hands and your lips and your tongue tricks. And you're so thick, and you're so thick, and you're so, and you're so thick, and you're so thick, and you're so thick, and you're so, you are so thick that I can hardly breathe. I am struggling from air, but I'm kind of scared because I'm so full of you down there. You got me Lamaze like I'm birthing you from the outside in, and I'm thick you are. You are so thick that I forgot your name, my name, English, Spanish, and that I was even human. Just call me Jungle Girl, you Tarzan, me Jane Doe, cause you murdered this pussy. She's so thick.
Ooh, you nasty.
So thick that I lost my mind and I don't even miss it. I kissed it goodbye, but my hating ass boss be tripping. So I had to take my ass back to working instead of sexting and flirting. Damn these work chains. Speaking of work chains, you are so thick like 2 chains. Or a dookie rope for old school brains. I can't even see your neck due to your gold drape game. Like Run DMC or Big Daddy Kane. You are so thick. You're so thick. You're so thick. You're thick like peanut butter stuck in the roof of my mouth. No matter how much I wet it or thin it or spread it out, it's still thick even when the cum comes out. Let me say that again. You are thick like peanut butter stuck in the roof of my mouth. No matter how much I wet it, thin it or spread it out, it's still thick even when the cum comes out. That's how you're thick. Yeah, you're thick. You are thick like good homemade gravy, only with lumps which make my humps great for dinner and even better for leftover lunch, y'all. You are so thick, so thick. You are thick like a Wendy's Frosted. Got to spoon feed me that dick like sucking through a straw right to the tip. Hold on, wait a minute. I was supposed to be using metaphors and shit. Let me do that again. You're so thick. You're so thick. You are so thick like a Wendy's Frosty. Got to spoon feed me so I can taste it and get thick wasted. Because even with constant sucking, that sweetness won't make it out the straw. And I be wanting it on my taste buds. It's just so thick. You're so thick. You are so thick like a nappy ass afro or dense dreadlocks or money stacks from dope boys, pimps or whatnot. You are so thick like my accent and fat ass tongue. I got some thick shit too, y'all. He ain't the only one.
Anger, and I want so bad to be able to relate. See, I ain't grew up in the community with a gate, but I grew up and that's far better than most of my peers. Seeing my mom's crying from being proud, and that's far better than past tears. See, I ain't grew up with a silver spoon, or better yet, even a wooden one. But do you know what it's like to pray for a better day? But that day just wouldn't come, being choked into box with no guidance and no compass. Waking up in project buildings to choke boxes and free lunches. If your mom on day and she didn't get paid, go to chokes. Go to chokes. If your daddy on crack and your whole family black, go to chokes. Go to chokes. And the harsh reality is my father was a fiend. But see, it wasn't all bad. There was some good things, like he was one of the toughest dudes in the Cabrini Greens. He could throw a fastball like none you've ever seen. Dark skin, broad chest, standing about 6'2". And once or twice I met him, all that stuff my mom told me seemed to be true. Cause I never knew who he was, never knew where he was, never cared where he was. What was it? And I can go farther without telling you all my problems go assist me missing my father. Because apparently, when a parent leaves, it's supposed to be decapitated. But my mom's was the captain major, all around sweet like a lifesaver. Yes, she was my lifesaver. So no, I ain't have polite neighbors. If anything, it was drug dealers and life takers. So who can tell me what to write when I put this pen in the pad? When all I know is letters to the pen, or I missed you, Dad. So I missed you, Dad. So forget you, Dad. How could you walk around this circle and tell you forget your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, guys, if I gotta make this spoon cry, I don't know whether to slug him or hug him, slap him or dap him. But you know I can never love him. And maybe I'm going too deep for an open mic, but open hearts and closed mouths can create a broken life. And metaphorically speaking, life was a heavily guarded mansion with chains on the door. So I literally broke in life. It was a great neighborhood, good view, so I made the best. But what about those that's living a broke in life? Because when they broke in life, it was the wrong address. For a week after that, but you know what really made me weak after that? My first time seeing a body. I was maybe 7 probably. There I was on 92nd and Cottage Grove, right by the corner store, when I see a chase and pursuit, 12 gangsters, all ready to shoot, pistol in hand, stumping out one man, then I see him reach for the candy. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it. PTSD,
Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly, 'cause your mama's name is lonely, and your daddy's name is pain, and they call you little sorrow, 'cause you'll never love again. So why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly.
They used to ask me, why you want to fly, blackbird? Because your wings clipped at the seams, and it seems you'll always be pushed to the back, bird. Or to the black birds, because gentrification is patiently waiting at our black curves. It's the difference between gated communities and Palatine and growing up in Harvey tents. Go either different place, you will see 2 different faces, no Harvey Dent, and they brush it off like it's politics, while they suck away our blood like a politics. The war is coming. I say the war is coming, and while I'm reciting and lighting, it'll probably be a race war before I finish lines. Genocide is a $1 billion company, and they race wars like they're trying to make it to the finish line. And they race wars when they finish line and take more to replenish lives. So why you want to fly, blackbird? Hey, you know what they call a flock of crows? A murder. Hey, you know what they call a dope spot? A trap. Now how ironic is that? Because whenever the cops come, that's always a murder hit the trap. Murder or the strap. Guilty or innocent, the birds will nod back fat. Everybody want to be black. Until it's time to be black. Then you standing in that privilege line trying to take your seat back. Don't you know I see sections in Section 8 filled with kids who didn't ask to be here, coming from C-sections to Section 8, and you call them pigeons. See, their self-esteem is being deemed by vultures, so they parry to a cockatoo. What's on your road, man? Let's be realistic. The cage birds sing because sing to prison. Lost time and he'll never get it back. All for some chicken scratch. Figure that once a month phone calls and 10 field visits is making them bitter black. So why you want to die, black boy?
You ain't got no one to hold you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You ain't got no one to care. If you'd only understand now, nobody wants you anywhere. So why you wanna fly, blackbird?
Me,
You ain't
why you want to die, blackbird?
gonna fly.
Don't you know the higher you go, the heavier that load? That American eagle don't pray for blackbirds, they
pray
on blackbirds, especially those who got worth. So I advise you act first. Newsflash. I say newsflash. I hear they auctioning off flags for sale. Okay, that cool. So how much for the swastika? 11 million Jews. Alright, bet, cool. So how much for the Confederate? 15 million blacks. But wait, it only took 9 for that. Oh, the rest is being paid for courtesy of the Civil War? No, that was 40,000 blacks, I believe. The rest of the ballots is being handled by the CPD. So what you think the price is for the red, white, and blue? I ain't got a clue, but I bet you it's black card approved. Willie Lynch, that's a nigga name. Just ask Rachel, that's Twitter fame. same question. Y'all know Rachel from the NWA. Question. Have they ever raped you, enslaved you, raped you, tried and fed the babe you, raped you, and even now they still don't hate you, raped you? Cause that ain't you, raped you. Lately, I've been so tired, but I'm so sleepy. I'm trying to envision, and I would see with my third eye, but it's filled with cataracts and crow's feet. This muse ain't to be amused, so don't just be fly, blackbird. Fly.
Fly, you wanna fly.
Let love flow, damned if we do not. I say beaver. Be very built on a solid foundation so that we can flow steady even when rock. Say hugging is the only time we need to hold back. Compare me to you because we already chose lack. In you there is something that I see. We got something that we need. Like flame to a moss, some uproar to my slop. The nurse to my work, Allahu Akbar.
Get in there.
Some patience for my pride. I've been called lying in denial. Some kindness for my life. Snakes too can eventually rise. Some honesty for your modesty. Some trust for my truth. Some knowledge for your wisdom. I got one for you too. Some reality for your fantasy. I know it looks cool, but touch it. Taste it. Smell it. Taste it. Intuition telling chances that we should definitely take them. A light in the dark, a plus for a minus. Zero when us different ones combine us. The energy that matters. Water to us fire. Esteem us in the cool of our heat. Help us to get higher so we can spot what's ahead like giraffes with long necks. So when the rain is to come, well, God is on deck. Let these doves free. And I love, branch out, grandparent the planet, make a nation of grandchilds, and hope that they remember in their day the same power that left the golden crown at the end when he made the rain bow.
No stars, you ain't no lion, you evil lion like Sky. My skin symbol the top, like skin the girl got me hot, so felt like outer space and Mars. She mad cause I bust in the back like Rosa Parks. Then she in the nigga like Joe Clark, so don't talk with no disregard, cause I'm taking it too far like a new high security guard. I pour straight like with the guitar. I grab the weed and take a hit and hit the floor like the chart. She testing me like a school day in March. I'm passion verbally just when I guard. Yeah, see these squares be getting wish like when you die on tennis grade. It's a block of cheese that makes you straighter. That means that I am greater. And the memory just to flash my money in the face to all you Jim Crow motivators. I hide to all you haters for that paper, put a blade behind your head just like the captain separators. Been through all this hard labor just to go to Safari to get some back makeup. Foundation was on sale anyway. Look in the mirror, no nigga, I didn't make it my face. I put it all on my back. Then my man said wait, and then I say yo, I am tired of being a slave because I'm a big star anyways.
Wild enough, my Neosporin won't fix it. Who needs fussing with the tussin, cause that shit don't work. Black boy, you did a number on me with this one. Running out on me when I needed you most, but somehow you still present like a ghost. But wait a minute, that was just a snapshot. Never wore a fitted cap turned to the back, so I mistook deception for gentlemanlike conduct. Now I realize that all it took was about 365 days to see through the lies, although I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. The feels just burst in and out of my chest. Trying to do my best to please you, never leave you. Hell, I'd even cook for you if there was money to feed you.
Stole from you, raise your hand. If enemy ever stole from you, raise your hand. If enemy ever stole from you, what the fuck would you do, Lucifer, come walking down the street? Tell him his money he can keep. Hand over my family you took. Hand over my friends you crook. Oh God, hand over my friends you crook. I can't get back the idle time I can't get back the idle time the devil used as a playground. I won't play around. When siren sounds, cops will come from male 5'5" and brown. But if anybody asks who I am God in the hood. Yes, so when you see me on the block, they say I look like a god. When you see me in the hood, They say I look like a god. When you see me in the city, they say I look like a god. When you see me on the block, they say I look like a god. When you see me in the hood, they say I got my hands doing good. I'm exposed to you, showing my heart to the folks that I'm close to. Got my eyes so they don't see as much now. They see more about how things really turn. I'm gonna take a deep, gonna hold my head up, I'll put my shoulders back, and look it straight in the eye. I'm gonna flirt with somebody. Stay warm, I'm gonna sing out,
Ready for this. It's in your cells like GMOs. You knew it though. Was sold on dummy lyrics from Joe's who looped the beat like it was sweet and you just followed the nodes, so eat the veggies. Y'all ain't crunching munches to grow. Keep chomping down on peas and carrots like it's food for the soul. Don't get caught up in all that candy rap. They lied for the gold. Just get these fiber fresh ingredients.
That boy good.
Right in the stove.
Nice.
Delicious. So me and Jay was in the garden chilling when a group of ladies barged in. I said, pardon me, but who is she with them dun toes and cornrows? He said, yo, mommy got an onion. I was like, wait, bro, I know we better than that. Look, we can't just line up and check out every girl like she's a melanin tat. She told me that her name was Eve, and she believed I was fresh. Said, boy, I know you got the juice, and I'm a little impressed, but where your greenbacks? Your lettuce. As in, let us see that seed money. Didn't you know that everybody likes their broccoli with a little cheese? Honey, you got the gift to produce lyrics, right? Well, you should sell them for fees, dummy, and I admit it, I could give it these. Organic, homegrown goods made naturally, but they won't package me, because I'd rather give this for free. So
Heart. Shattered it like glass, I began to put my reflection back together like a jigsaw puzzle. See, I'm no longer his bitch and I removed my muzzle. It went from I would die at the thought of him leaving to fucking him leaving, I threw him away. See, I no longer have time for little boys in the game they play. He took my love and misused it and enjoyed my pain as he stripped my soul away. I gave my all only to get a slap in the face, figuratively and physically. Him going, you think like a man so you can take a hit like one. Ironically, he never forgot I was a woman when it was time for me to ride his dick like one. And since he was clearly...
How people think cake will make them credible, while the rest of the world think America's food is inedible. Incredible how the rich are getting richer with a steady flow, while common folks' votes are in their office illegible. Incredible how poverty brings all the real heroes of this people, who is not about the abundance of zeros, but everyone they come from where they come from. The belly of the beast of American society, the concrete jungle. We stay humble when we roll. The grinning of our teeth lets you know we ready to eat. So please, you can only watch our feet. If you stop while you rap, you lose your foothold. I'm telling you, you rapping folks just allow the foothold. It's all about the barrel set ablaze by your ignorant racist ways. So president today, I'ma let you know there's no way this generation going for that bullshit. I mean, you can hate it if you ever bring it to our face. We gonna break lost the revolution. We try to use our words for solutions, but if you hold these hands, must believe that they are proof. Violence begets violence, but it was just yours. You were silent. The irony of eternity of achievement that I need both to eat, speak, and even breathe with the bleed. So if my protest makes you upset, that's believe I'm doing it correct. I'm the best, we are free under law 17.
Help out with it. God, please. Children of the sun, come from under the shade and embrace your African ancestors. You no longer have to be afraid, but they reside within your very DNA. They've been waiting for you to call them. They've been waiting for you to call them. Waiting, waiting. Children of the sun, come from under the shade and embrace your African ancestors. You no longer have to be afraid, for we reside within your very DNA. We've been waiting for you to call us. Waiting, 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 waiting. Unlock the power and the greatness of the ancestors that came before you. It's time to reconnect yourselves. For within they dwell, yeah, we shouldn't forget that without them we wouldn't exist. They embrace and love us. Your great-grandmother's grandmother. A bond that can never be changed. All the riches of the planet flow within your veins.
Not our arms, but wrapped around our brains. Invisible chains, he said, invisible chains. When will black people change? That's right. No longer am I blaming the white man. This time I'm blaming the slave. Because anytime you let your favorite superhero, the Hawk, get wrapped up in the softest pieces of cloth, you don't blame the police for trying to control their society. You blame the Hawk for not rising up like a big green monster, breaking every shackle that has him bound, destroying everything in his path to destiny. Come on. And that's right.
Let's go, bro.